Welcome viewers, welcome to our Fosac TV. There are many ways we humans are unleashed devastation in each other, nuclear weapons, pollution, the spread of deadly pathogens, just to name a few. While it's hard to say with certainty, by many accounts the deadliest day in human history was actually the result of a natural disaster. On the morning of 23rd January 1556, a massive earthquake rocked China's Shanxi province, at the time considered the cradle of Chinese civilization. The quake only lasted few seconds, but estimated to have directly killed 1 lakh people, with the ensuing cascade of landslides, sinkholes, fires, migration and famine, killing of estimated total of 8 lakh 30,000 people. Of course, that's nowhere near as high as the total death tolls of major events like World War I and World War II, or even pandemics, famines or floods. But when considering a single day of devastation, the Shanxi earthquake, also known as Jiajing earthquake because it struck under the region of the Jiajing Empire of the Ming Dynasty, the widely considered the most fatal we also know of. It's also listed as the deadliest recorded earthquake in history. The event is only thought to have had magnitude of 8.0 to 8.3. Many more powerful earthquakes have occurred both and before and afterwards, but due to the geology and urban design of the area at the time, it caused disproportionately massive destruction to the surrounding cities of Zhujian, Wuhan and Huayin. The local annals were, according to the history.com, date back to 1177 BCE. Describe the destruction caused by earthquake is a rare detail. A translated quote from the annals claim the mountain and the rivers changed places. It's recorded that fissures open up the ground with more than 18 meters. A Hungarian even single building reportedly collapsed and close to the epicenter. About 60% of the population was killed. Despite its relatively low magnitude, the quake is listed as 9 on the modified Mercalli intensity scale, which measures its intensity of shaking of an earthquake. What made the earthquake so deadly? The epicenter was in the Wei River Valley, which is geologically unique because it runs across the Lios Plateau of north-central China, sitting below the Gobi Desert. The plateau is formed from losses of slit-like sediment formed by the buildup of wind-blown dust that's endured from the desert. The plateau is now known for having regular deadly landslides, but at the time many houses were built directly into the soft losses cliffs, making artificial caves known as yodongs. When the earthquake hit in the early hours, many of those yodongs collapsed, burying those in landslides, causing landslides that spread across the plateau. It wasn't just the yodongs, but many of the buildings in the cities were made of heavy stones at the time, which caused a lot of destruction when they collapsed. What caused the earthquake? There are 3 major fault lines running through the area: the Northern Huasan Fault, the Pediment Fault and the Witch Fault. In 1998, geological analysis of 1556 quake concluded that the North Huasan Fault played an important role in the event because its scale and displacement of the largest study area. We need to consider the potential for activating faulting and prepare for another possible large earthquake in the region. Since the faults are active now, the researchers from Peking University concluded, according to history.com, the Shanxi earthquake actually inspired search for the cause of epiquake and way to minimize the future damage caused by such disasters. Stones buildings were replaced with softer, more earthquake resistant materials such as bamboo and wood. A humanitarian hurdles ever close to new ecological anthropologic disaster, is somewhat humbling to think that the deadliest day could not be triggered by us, but rumbling deep within our planet. Bureau Report, Fosac TV.